Plotting graph using Microsoft Excel. I'm using Microsoft Excel 2013. If you are using a different version of Microsoft Excel, please follow along and find out. But most of the things are at the on the insert under the insert tab. So first let's insert the data into two columns, and then here I have inserted data for time and distance in the columns B and C. I'm going to select both of this data range for the time and the distance. Once the entire data including their headings is selected, then click on the insert tab, and on the insert tab look for the group what is called charts. Here is the charts group, and in the right side corner, the lower right side corner, there is a little arrow called dialog box launcher. If you click on that little dialog box launcher, it opens up the templates which can be used for this kind of data, because Excel is smart enough to find out that the relationship between the time and distance here is linear. And let's select this as a template. Once we have selected the template, our graph is right here. We can make this graph look bigger or smaller depending upon our needs. And if we make it a little bigger, let's make this one. And now certainly we are going to add and subtract some elements from here. For example, if we want to add the title for the x-axis and title for the y-axis, we can either do it through the design and then add chart elements. Either we can do this, go through this axis title, and here if the axis title, then we can use the primary horizontal, primary vertical, or we can just click on this plus sign here and then axis title to be primary horizontal. You have full freedom to add one or both title, but we are going to select both. So let me select the horizontal first, and here it is time. So let's put time and then click on this, and there it is time. If you want to format it, yes, you can format it. You can make it bigger, smaller, or different things. And now let's do the same thing with vertical axis and change the title to distance. And here it is distance now. And now we want these grid lines gone from here. So we go back to our plus sign and look for the grid lines. The grid lines, if we just take off the grid lines, they should be gone. And what else? If you want the trend lines, let's say that we want the data labels. If you click on check on the data labels, this will show the data labels. If you don't want the data labels, you can take off. If you want to change the format and design, there is a lot of different designs that you can pick from. And if you want the equation of this line to be displayed in the graph, then click on the design. This is a contextual tab. Click on the design tab and then go to trend lines. On the trend lines, go to more options, and on more options here, if you scroll it down, it says display the equation on chart. If you just check this one, you should have an equation on the chart by now, and there it is. And if you want to make it a little bigger, yes, you can make it bigger, 5x plus 10. And on the home tab, you can increase the size here, make it bold. And remember, what is the C value here from this equation? What is the C value? The C value is equal to 10 and M value is equal to 5 here. Because if you want to verify these things by fact, you can do this by adding those taking the horizontal distance between these 2 points and vertical distance and finding the rise over run.